Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Art of Awesomeness podcast. I'm your host, Adrian Kiswani, accompanied today by your also host, Christian Caito. Welcome, Christian.
Adrian, thank you so much. It's great to be back.
You are welcome.
This is our 5th episode.
And this is also your favorite number,
Wow.
5.
I love number 5. That's my lucky number, but more on that next time. Adrian, we have some important business to take care of.
We do have important business. 2 national days today.
Right.
First of all,
Bing.
happy National Cappuccino Day and National Parents as Teachers Day.
Parents
Wait,
as
was that
teachers.
supposed to be like a parent with a ruler?
That was supposed to be the one from Charlie Brown.
Oh,
Yeah. If you have any parents, your mom is she's your parent. She's kind of almost a teacher.
Kind of one, yeah. Well, she was one.
It's a bam.
Boom. Okay.
Perfect. Called it. All right,
Bam.
we have another very interesting topic today, as always, but this one is a little bit more loose and fun.
This sort of concerns the future of not only this podcast, but also our other channels as well. So that would be 55 Pure, the main joint channel that we have, 55 Bro Gaming, which we are looking into at the moment, and also our personal channels, Adrian Kiswani and Christian Caito. So we're going to talk about those today, talk about some of our ideas for the future, and also we're going to ask you guys in the comments of this video and also on our social media to please let us know any suggestions that you have for future content on any one of our channels, whether that be the main joint channel, our personal channels, gaming channel, or this podcast.
Exactly. You can reach us at our Instagram handles.
You can reach us at our
in
Instagram
the description
handles,
down below.
just Adrian Kiswani, Christian Caito, and you can also reach us at 55purefilms@gmail.com.
It's official.
It's official. Man,
Merch
that was like a
that was clean, right?
heavy.
See, we're getting
Ooh, that was
better at
clean.
this. Ooh.
Okay. So
all right, let's do it.
First of all, I just wanted to address National Cappuccino Day because I'm not gonna lie, it sounds Italian, so I figured
Cappuccino.
you would know.
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
I mean, I think it is.
Yeah.
Anything ending with eno, Gino.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's the only thing to think of. Is the name
Cappuccino.
Gino, Linguino.
No. Okay. What made me laugh about it because I was putting that document together last night, and I just remember what you and Mr. Campos would say. No cappins.
No cap.
Cappuccino. I don't
No
know.
cappin.
I put those two together. I don't know if that
No
makes sense.
cappin with the cappuccino.
Hey. Okay. So
Adrian,
I guess do you want to talk about which
up?
channel first? I guess we
let's
can
talk
kinda-
about yours.
Adrian Kiswani
Let's
channel.
start this. Adrian, you have been on a roll, working behind the scenes with working with. I know you have your new. What's this one called? Go Film Go.
Oh yeah, no, there's no go in it. It's Hit Film.
Hit Film. You've been working with Hit Film.
Hit Film.
So tell us, what is that like, and what do you have in mind for the future of your projects?
Yeah.
Fill us in,
so
Adrian. I'm compelled.
As far as the Adrian Kiswani channel goes, which is my personal channel, I did have what I like to call now an Adrian Kiswani channel 1.0, which is the one that I had during high school. That one I kind of left off once I graduated because I kind of wanted to leave that and start something new. And so right now I do have an Adrian Kiswani channel that's like on YouTube. There's no content yet. My plan for that is mostly going to be, travel, adventure, that sort of a thing, whatever.
Very outdoorsy.
Yeah, just kind of stuff like that. And also no small amount of like motivation or I guess similar to this podcast, like trying to give people some sound advice if possible.
That's a good one. Like giving them something they can.
Yeah, like how in the last podcast I talked about journaling. I thought about making a video completely dedicated to like the benefits of journaling, why you should do that, just stuff like that. So it's not hugely extensive as far as my plans for that channel. It's mostly just going to be maybe, I don't know, vlogs or something simple like what a personal channel usually entails. I think the main beef is going to be 55.
The main beef.
That's the main one. The main beef.
Sweet.
But I think we talked about this in one of the previous podcasts. I don't know which one, but it was about senioritis and Christian Caito. Are there any updates as far as that's going?
Oh yeah. So
is that like still kind of the same as we left it?
Yeah, great question, Adrian.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking that. And 2 things.
Dose.
Well, I
Dos
almost
mas.
stuck the middle finger. I apologize. 2 things. The first one, I'm working with a new video application
Oh yeah.
What's it called? I forgot. It's DaVinci Resolve.
Revolve.
It's called DaVinci Resolve, and I just needed something that was better than iMovie because you're very limited. I mean, it's all right.
I remember Christian making videos, and it would be like, dude, making like text and like titles and stuff.
Really hard. It was really hard just to get like a subscribe thing on.
No, because I forget what video it was, but you were doing a video for school for leadership or something like that.
Yeah.
I was at your house. We were like sitting at not the kitchen table, but like the counter.
Yeah, that was the rally.
Dude, I was just sitting there like, what? Like, because it's like you're dragging it onto like your desktop, and then you'd have to like convert it to like some like JPEG file, and then like
it was extensive,
quite extensive. So
it was there. So I mean, I'm not hating on iMovie. Like that's what all my videos came from. By working with something that can give me more options. So just also in case if I delete anything on accident, I can undo it. That happened before, and it was terrible. I'm working.
Those are not good times.
Yeah, I'm working with a new something, and hopefully it'll just make things a bit better. And I have in my folder, that's a secret, I don't have a folder, but on my document I've started working on another one. I want to kind of similar to what you're doing. I kind of want to start making stuff that people can take something away from, because
you don't just want to be putting out like fluff, right? You want something substantial, right?
I was searching up like best video ideas, and some of them were like DIY or look in my room or or things that were mostly about that, unless you live like a really interesting life,
right?
I think if people are going to take time out of their day to watch what I make, I want to make sure that what I make is worth taking time out of their day for.
Totally. Yeah.
So and I have something working on that, but keep a lookout, because here's a hint.
If any of you can decipher that hint, because I can't.
It's a toy. It relates to a toy. It's not really a toy. Kind of a toy. It's like, you guys will see it.
I'm so confused.
I am working on it right now, and
I can never get a sense, but hey, if anyone can figure that out. But I mean, I guess regarding our channels, like our personal ones, you should know based on our social media when that is kind of like taking shape, Mm-hmm. So we'll definitely upload and let you guys know when things start getting serious in that
That's
realm.
why we have it, to keep you guys posted, updated. Yeah, updated.
Like you're up to date, updated.
Up to date. I'm up to date. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up to date. Date?
Is that your pickup line?
I'm up to date.
You just like look at someone. I want you to use that on someone someday, and I want to be like in the background filming that.
Train wreck.
Oh my gosh.
We'll keep you guys uploaded, updated on everything. It's gonna be cool. Again,
yikes.
We want to. Let me ask you a question, because I was thinking about this.
We got a lot of brain stuff going on.
We have a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Adrian,
a lot of stuff.
What do you look for in a channel? Is such a broad name.
I know.
People use it. I want to switch it up.
Oh,
profile.
Okay. Profile.
What do you look for in one that you channel that you're looking to take out? Like, if you're gonna watch one, what makes you want to come back to that?
Oh, so like if I was watching someone's YouTube channel, like what would stick out to me?
What something that would draw you to watch again next time?
I guess usually it's if you watch the video, right? Mm-hmm. Or you see kind of whatever they put out there,
right,
and you're left not feeling like it was wasted time. Like you feel like you either gain something from that, because the best YouTube channels are the ones that are serving a purpose. So for some YouTube channels, that purpose is, hey, look, some people are bored. If you can do something funny or do something entertaining to cure their boredom, that is something you're providing, right?
Yeah.
So for some people, that's knowledge. You have like, I don't know if you've ever seen like Oversimplified. Have you seen those like history videos with like the little stick figures?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
I think so. They do little animations.
Yeah, it's like just its sole purpose is to entertain you and to teach you something new about history. Like that's all it's there for, but it serves its purpose really well.
Yeah.
So I think it's when you have a creator who like knows, okay, this is my little niche right here. This is I guess what I'm good at,
Mm-hmm.
right? My profession, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. And making more
like your area of it, and then like making it your own and making it profitable to other people. You know, which is of course is easier said than done, but I think that's what.
Yeah, finding your niche, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That does take time. I was thinking about that. It takes time to find find something that you enjoy making and one that can contribute to others.
Especially when you're young too. You know,
like us.
Yeah.
2 children.
I swear, dude, we're gonna be looking back on this like later on and be like, little boys,
what are
you doing? Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. Sweet, Adrian. We have some time before we have to cut to intermission.
Yeah,
we have some questions actually. That some people reached out to me over the weekend.
Really?
That I did not tell you about.
Dang it. I've been duped.
They did not say if they wanted to be mentioned or not.
Okay. Do I know these people? Do we know these people?
Probably.
Okay.
Well, kind of. Okay. The first one, you'll probably know. I'll just fill you in later. Okay. If not, we'll mention you down below.
Or do you want to just say the name and I can bleep it out? That might make it easier.
Okay. The first one is Ryan.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I know,
that guy.
I know.
He wanted to know. First, he's interested in doing something like this, and he actually resorted to your videos because his mom, he watched the few ones that you made when senior year.
Oh, like on my old channel.
Yeah, like the ones you made about the parade, or
I didn't know he watched that.
Yeah, his mom watched it, and then she's like, "Oh, you should do this," and you actually got him interested in that stuff.
Dang.
Yeah. So I was just gonna tell you this until like we started this, but he wants to know what are at least 3 things that you know, things just starting out, things that you wish you knew that you could pass on to him.
Okay, first of all, that's awesome. Like, I'm glad that that was able to help him.
Yeah, we'll send this to you. We'll send this to you. I'll send this to him, and so he knows that.
Awesome. Yeah. So, first 3 things that you should know going into it. Like, I think the first one is not to be like an over perfectionist. Because I'm definitely that kind of guy who wants things to be. I mean, the amount you of all people know how much I plan and do things.
Big planner.
So, I think one of the worst feelings you can have when you're making content and you're putting it out there is like right after you hit upload, you're like, oh, I could have done that different, or like you just sort of like you just over criticize yourself to the point of exhaustion, and it's like, you're like, oh, I can't keep up with all these other people. So. I think
hold that to yourself.
Yeah, the best way to do it is to not over criticize yourself. Of course, you want to be, progressing and getting better. So part of that is looking at your work and saying, okay, yeah, I could have done that better. So that is part of it. But I mean, you definitely want to be a bit more lenient on yourself in the beginning stages. As you go on, then you can be like, I need to improve this a bit more. But in the beginning, I mean, you're
starting out, right,
man? So
it's your first thing.
Experiment. Don't it's similar to writing, where they say, don't be your self editor as you're writing. Just barf out the first draft.
That's a good one.
Barf out the first draft. It's not going to make any sense. It's going to look like garbage. But then you go through it, you revise it like once, and you're like, I still could do it better, and you revise it again and again and again until you have something that you're happy with, you're content with it. That's going to happen in time. So you just get the rough draft out of the way, film some videos, even if you don't upload them, like film them, edit them,
like practice.
Yeah, practice, and just make them for yourself. I mean, I have a bunch of test videos of this podcast that I did by myself when I first got the microphones to see how it would look and all that. That helped.
Like the one with Miles, or
yeah, like the one with my brother and stuff like that. That all helps. I mean, we did a whole pilot podcast that's never been on the channel. It's never been public.
Yeah.
So we have a whole podcast that never got shown, but it helped us, for the other ones. So definitely be easy on yourself in the beginning. Just try it out, don't be too overly criticizing of yourself right off the bat. Second would probably be, it's kind of, I don't know, this kind of goes along with going further down the line, like I guess criticism,
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. I guess
like self judgment or
I know like people like comments or stuff like that. Like
oh,
don't
like
pay attention.
dwelling too much.
Yeah,
on...
I've never had that issue because we don't get a lot of comments on our videos. One, and then two.
That sounds so sad.
Yeah, but most of them are pretty kind anyways. But I mean, there have certainly been times where I've been working on a video and people have said, you know, that looks like garbage, you know, and like that can be a bit demoralizing if someone kind of looks at your work and just sort of spits on it. Definitely take it into consideration because they may have a point. You never want to just completely disregard someone's you know, what they're saying, because it could be valid.
Like find some truth
in it. But regardless of whether it's truthful or not, don't let it bog you down. Use that as fuel to keep going. Right? So always use your setbacks as fuel to keep going. Yeah. Right? Because if they keep setting you back all the time, you're never going to upload those videos. So yeah, definitely don't be criticizing of yourself in the beginning, and then also make sure that you're getting outside output, you know, but not dwelling on it so it's holding you back. Use it. And then thirdly, I guess this, because a lot of it in the beginning is going to revolve around you, you know, because you're not going to have a whole lot of views in the beginning. So it is mostly about figuring out what you think is right. But definitely as time goes on, try to get other people involved and get you know, secondary opinions. Don't be afraid to ask someone if you like their honest opinion about your work, because those are oftentimes the most beneficial. Yeah,
like having the outsider's
perspective, and you know, making sure that even though this is the beginning stages for you, that you understand that it's more of a marathon, especially YouTube in specific. You know,
yeah, more a marathon than.
I mean, we've been on YouTube how many years?
I mean, we've been working on. We've been working on it for like at least 2 years.
Yeah, and then we've been planning it since 8th grade. So I mean, you know, it's I guess a better third one would be to just prepare for the long haul. You know, patience is really important. You know, if you get, I mean, a lot of my videos on my Adrian Kiswani channel had like 13 views, 10 views, 6 views, you know, and I still kept making them, you know, even with that. And then I remember that one time there was that lucky break where one of them got like 700.
That was the dance video.
That was the dance video that I filmed for Mr. Campos. Yeah. So, I mean, you might get a lucky break like that, you know, and definitely take opportunities to film things for people. You know, if your friend's into music and they want to, you know, shoot a music video, even if it's like total garbage, try it so that it, you know, you can get an idea for that, you know, or for a school project. You know, we filmed a bunch for expose yourself, leadership and stuff like that. So I mean, experimentation, getting opinions, and being ready for the long haul are probably what I would recommend. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, Ryan, that one's for you. Hope you enjoyed something out of that. We're going to take a quick intermission because I think that one's right about to end.
Yeah, I still see the red dot, though. We're good.
Okay, sweet. Enjoy this.
Alexa, we need guns. Alexa, close the drawer. Alexa, we need lots of guns.
Alright, children.
And we're back from the intermission.
Alright. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed that intermission.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know what it is. I was thinking of doing like a really patriotic one because it's you know, election week or whatever. Yeah. But I might.
Something super controversial.
Oh, I could pick so many good ones.
We'll get so many comments on that just reaching out to us.
I'm kind of alright with that. Just for the sake of putting it out there. Actually, do you know? I'll you know, if this isn't the intermission that I use, I'll bleep it out. But if it is, I'll just say it. You know the "Hey Siri, we need guns."
Oh, and it goes like that.
Yeah. I might do that one.
Okay, that's a good one. Actually, you should do that. That would be cool.
It's pretty great. Okay,
you guys are gonna like it. We have okay, sweet.
Awesome. Especially last time after the whole AR thing, you know.
The AR thing.
Remember we were talking about like fighting.
In the desert with our cousins.
And I was like, AR all the way.
Everyone's tuning in. Is like, what are they talking about?
Like these idiots.
Children.
Okay. Yeah. So we just answered
Ryan's question.
Yeah.
We'll bleep. Is that possible? We can bleep it out.
I bleeped out the you know whose name last time. So.
Okay. Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
We have 2 more. These are great questions. One of them we went to school with. And then the other one's a church friend. The other one is from Chase, my other friend Chase.
Not my brother Chase.
Not your brother Chase.
Not to be confused.
This other Chase, my church Chase. Chase from church. If you're watching this, hey,
my brother from Chase. If you're watching this, sorry.
Just go to bed. Go to bed. He wanted to ask how you came up. He wanted to ask how you came up with your videos. Because we were talking about this over a Zoom meeting on Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
And he saw our second episode. He saw our second episode, and then I think we left links to one of our channels down there. But he went on to yours, and I think this is a weird part because the other ones that you posted were on the one that got shut down, right? Or shut down.
Yeah.
So it was weird because he mentioned he saw the graduation one. So I don't know how he would have seen that.
No. Okay, so let me explain my first channel bit before I answer that question, because I can't. The whole thing with that channel, the first Adrian Kiswani channel, is that I can't edit it. I can't upload videos. I can't change any of the channel art. Mm-hmm. It's completely disabled, but it's still on YouTube. You can still check out the videos. Okay.
So that's probably...
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Well, anyway, he wanted to ask how you came up in general with just ideas to come up, because sometimes that can be something that creators struggle with.
Yeah, we know that.
Right? Just having something that... Just actually having something if it's a different form of writer's block, where you're just sitting in front of a computer or in front of a notebook and you're blank, like you don't know what to say. So
writer's block is the worst.
Gosh, yeah. Video block. We're gonna be addressing that. Adrian's gonna be addressing that.
Sucks. So the way I usually come up with the video ideas, and I think it's a pretty good way. It's worked for me pretty well. Mm-hmm. Is whatever you're really interested in at the time, or whatever you're really passionate about. You know, because it's again similar to writing. Like I was writing an essay, right, for English, and it was supposed to be like on a controversial topic, and I noticed that there were some previous essays that we did where we had a set thing to talk about,
right, and
I noticed that it was harder for me to put those essays together than the ones that I was really passionate about, and that's the same thing with videos. You know, if you just go up, look up just random video ideas and pick the first one, you might have a hard time making it because you're not really into it.
Right.
You know, if you're first, if you look and you try and make a DIY video, but you're not crafty at all, and you're like more interested in video games or something like that, then it's like, what? Well, make a video on video games. Oh, you don't have the materials to record your PS4 or whatever? Fine. Just talk about it. Review the game. I don't know, whatever you're interested in. So I remember one of the first ones I did was the shower thoughts video.
That was a good one. You guys should check that out.
There's like 3 videos of me just talking, 3 different parts, of me talking about just reading Reddit shower thoughts. And that's it. Like I'm just reading them. That's all. And I either say, are they true or not? That's it. That's the whole video. Yeah,
you do like a little dialogue after each one. That was a good one.
I mean, like it wasn't complicated to put together. I didn't have to edit it at all. There were no cuts or anything like that. I just pretty much, or not many cuts that were complicated or anything like that. It was just I put the camera, pressed record, sat in front of it, and
just
went for it. So, and those are not like my favorite videos to watch. Like I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, like whenever I watch my old content, and I know you're the same way sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
it's weird.
It's weird. But you should just work on what you're passionate about first and foremost, because that's going to be the easiest content to make. Like I remember I drew Miles Morales.
That was Spider-Man. A good one. You did a speed art, right?
Yeah, I did like a time lapse.
He's really good. Yeah.
And so I uploaded that, and that was a video that I was really happy with because I thought the painting turned out well. My art teacher didn't like it, but
you know what? What's your art teacher's name? Just bleep it up.
Miss. Man, I'm gonna have to bleep out a lot in this. No.
This is like you're saying. Wait, you know what?
But no, because to be fair, we were supposed to do impressionism, and I guess it wasn't impressionistic enough, so I had to redo it, but it's on YouTube, so you can see it. So
it is on YouTube. Is it also on our gallery, or?
Oh, it might not be.
You should put it on your gallery. Yeah. If it is on our gallery, or even you just put the link to on the thing down below.
If you want to check out the gallery, there's a lot of funny pictures.
That's on our website. That'll be in the description, as well as you should put the video for the speed art thing.
Yeah,
that would be cool. That'll be down there. He's a great artist.
Yeah,
I recommend 10 out of 5. That's like quality art. So
you see that?
I can't do it as well as him. No. The benefits of being shorter than Adrian.
Benefits, okay. You know what's funny? On a totally off note, for Halloween we had decorations on our upstairs of our house, and in the hallway we had these lanterns that my mom hung out.
The kid ones?
Like just these like little circular Chinese lanterns, but they were more And I was walking upstairs in the dark because I usually don't turn on the lights like in the later hours of the night because I know the house so well. I just sort of walk around. Yeah. And I didn't know that these things were up, and usually they turn on, but my mom was trying to save the batteries, so it's completely pitch black, and I just like smack right into it. Like I walked right into it. So you're that
tall where you ran into it.
Yeah. And so I was just like, come on. And like I'm watching my brothers just like walking right under it,
because they're shorter than you.
And I'm like, man, so it's not all
Adrian benefits in being 6 feet. 6 foot. 6 feet.
Yeah. I'm 6 foot. I checked that 6 foot as of 2 years ago, I think. I don't go so proud. I know. But
what were we talking about? We were talking about
we were
Chase.
talking about Chase and his question. So just work on what you're passionate about first. So Chase, whatever you're passionate about at the moment, or whatever you'd want to make a video about, typically your gut is going to be right on that one. It just depends on the execution. And going back to the previous question, for beginners, don't be overcritical. So it might be something that you're passionate about, but it might not be the best video. Make it anyways.
Just be flexible.
Yeah, be flexible. Adapt really to your circumstances.
I think as you go on, you learn stuff. You get better. I mean,
just like this podcast, the first episode,
we were like,
what do you want to talk about?
Now we can just be relaxed.
Yeah, and we're again like in a month from now, we're gonna be better than we are right now. So it's a progression thing. You gotta keep making videos, keep making content, and they'll improve and they'll keep getting better. And you just gotta kind of trust the process
and enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, that takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. No, there have definitely been times where I've made a video and I've actually stopped because my heart wasn't in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's at some points it's better to stop when you're feeling meh about it and come back to it later.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, sweet.
And always get more footage than you think you need.
Yes, B-roll.
Get more footage than you think you need. I'm gonna get angry about this because man,
it's better to have more than you need than.
Oh my gosh. That's not even funny, man. Like I can't tell you how many times I've been editing, and I've just been like, if only I had this one
more. It's always better to have more than you need than not have as much as you need.
Yeah,
I think it's something. That's some easier way to say it.
Hey, look,
but Chase and Ryan. Oh, you have to bleep those out. Sorry. You know what? Hey, those guys. That's your question. We have one more.
Christian, just like, how much can I make Adrian edit today?
I was about to say so many names right now. We have to believe it out. Look, we're making good time. It's only like 6 o'clock.
Oh, nice. How long have you been recording? Because I can't.
Well, this
30 minutes, I think, on this one.
Yeah, this one's about to be like 30 minutes or something like that.
Do you want to just if that one's about to go out, do you want to just like press on and off to start it again? Or
do you want to?
Yeah.
It has like 10 more minutes. You want?
Oh wait, we have 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're fine then.
Okay. Well, I can just let you know. I can like signal you or something, and we could just cut it off.
Cool.
And then this last one from Benny.
Am I gonna have to bleep that out too?
Fuck. Okay. You know what? You don't have to bleep these out. It's okay. Just keep all the names. Maybe you bleep the teacher out, but I think they'll be honored either way if they were in it.
I can bleep them out if it.
It's all right. Okay. Hey, you guys we're not going to bleep your names out, so sorry about that. But we will bleep the teacher out. Yeah. Don't bleep the names out.
Yeah.
This one's from Benny.
Okay.
Benny.
Wow, that's savage.
Benny.
That's awesome.
From one of our school Questa. You remember Benny from Questa?
Oh,
he was
man.
there
Wait.
in 7th grade and for the first half of 8th grade. He came back for a little while for sophomore and junior year, but then he left.
Yeah, didn't a
But I
bunch of
kinda
people
still-
leave to Altamont or something like that? Was he one of those?
I think he went to like a Tracy one and then he
Oh,
came
okay.
back. But Benny, either way, if you're
Good
watching
old
this,
days.
hi Benny, nice to have you again.
What's up?
And he asked 2 questions. The first one was
I feel like I'm in
regarding
an interrogation or something.
You are an interrogation.
Oh,
a
fine.
fan-terrogation. A fan interrogation.
I like that.
Fan-terrogation.
That's pretty good.
The first one was he wants to know what software you use for your videos and why.
Okay, that's the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
you wanna do these one at
software-
a time?
Which software and why.
Okay.
And then there's one more after that, but that's the main one.
Cool beans. Okay, so the main editing software that I use for the videos is called HitFilm. I use the pro version of HitFilm, which is paid for, but there is a free version of HitFilm that is arguably just as good. I mean,
Yeah.
HitFilm, if your computer is powerful enough, HitFilm Express, totally free. You can make a legit movie on that if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Same with HitFilm Pro. Reason I use HitFilm is because it's an editing and compositing combined. So, for example, Premiere. A lot of people know what Adobe Premiere is. That is editing. And then there's Adobe After Effects, which is where you can do all the cool effects and stuff like that. HitFilm, it's all in one place.
So it's a little bit easier, so you don't have to
It's a bit easier.
go around.
And
finding
then,
everything.
because I'm cheap as dirt, as always, HitFilm, the pro version, it's you pay for it one time and you get it for life. And then Adobe is like a monthly thing, and I was like, man, forget that. So
Oh, really?
it's a monthly thing as far as I'm aware.
Wow.
So I was like, nah, forget that.
I
I'm just gonna
take
pay for it.
Adrian. If anybody's done research on this stuff, it's Adrian.
Yeah. So I mean, I know people who use like Adobe for everything.
We use that.
Yeah, we use that for school.
In high school.
And but the school paid for it, we didn't, so I was like, oh, I'm
Oh,
cool with
yeah.
that. But yeah, HitFilm is it's very easy layout. It doesn't take too long to get comfortable with it. They actually have a HitFilm YouTube channel called FX Home, and they do a
okay.
bunch of tutorials about their software. And so, I mean, if you're curious about masking, or you're curious about
How to use it in different
or
functions and stuff.
compositing special effects. Like I've done some tests with my brother Chase, and where he just held a lightsaber, and I was able to make the blade.
Oh, on
afterwards.
the software.
Yeah. So you can do lightsaber effects. You can do all kinds of things. And then as far as effects go, I also use actionvfx.com, which is another thing where they have some free, some paid for. That's how I do gun effects. Like I have a whole gun effects video that I did of me shooting
like
a
those
pistol.
experimenting videos.
Yeah. So I didn't really shoot the pistol, but I wanted to see if I
You actually shell.
I wanted to see if I could make it look as realistic to a real one as possible, and it did a pretty good job.
Pretty good, sweet.
So yeah, HitFilm works for me, but honestly, whatever software you can get that doesn't have a watermark is going to be just fine for getting started. You can always
Sweet.
adapt as you go on. Yeah.
Hope that helps, Benny. HitFilm.
Yeah.
Search it up. HITFILM.com. Download.
Sweet. I like that.
Thank you. The next
And
question.
did you have a second question?
Yeah.
Or
Second question, kind of talked about this beforehand.
Oh,
Because I
boy.
wanted to know what are some your tips from your time and experience that help you, the things to do before you start shooting that will help a lot during editing. So maybe things like lighting or
I thought he meant like shooting, as in like.
maybe that too.
Maybe.
I mean, just cover both.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So just like prep.
Yeah, what are some things you could do that would help your future self in the process?
Oh, okay.
Like the first thing I thought of was lighting and making
you know
use
what?
of that stuff.
Yeah,
but
no,
he's
that's-
asking you, so
That is
go
totally
off,
true.
sis.
Honestly, we can both
yeah.
talk about this because we both set up.
Mm-hmm.
But lighting, in my experience, is what makes or breaks a shot.
Mm.
I think that lighting is, because you can use a phone camera, right? But if the lighting is good, you can make it look really nice.
Mhm.
So I think that understanding the even just the basics of lighting can really bump up the quality of your videos. So yeah, definitely get an understanding of that. We only have 2 at the moment. Hopefully we'll get more in the future to make it a bit better.
It works for us right now.
Yeah, it works for us definitely, but of course you always want to improve, right? So yeah, I'd say lighting is important, and then audio can really
Lighting,
bring
audio.
up the quality of your videos. from amateur to professional real quick, you know,
Mhm.
because people always forget half of movies or half of videos are the audio that you hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Aside from like visual
it's
aid.
half and half. It's audio and visual. So
Mhm.
if your audio is great, but then your video is great, but your audio is crap, you know, it's kind of like
Yeah,
what
it's
is
like
this?
a give and take. Right?
Yeah. So you need to make sure that both are relatively equal value,
Mhm.
generally speaking. So as far as setup goes, make sure I usually take pictures. Like I'll just take a picture of the camera where like Christian will sit for the podcast just to see how it'll look, you know,
Mhm.
and we can both kind of see how it looks. Like I'll tell Christian to sit right there, take a picture using the camera that's recording him so he can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And that, generally speaking, is a good way to
Mhm.
gauge, you know.
And what's like a good rule? What's like a good rule of thumb for knowing like how much lighting is good and bad and audio? I think it's a bit easier for. I mean, I guess it's kind of different because it depends on what kind of video you're
Yeah.
filming. Like some people that do makeup and stuff, they'll like be right up with the ring light.
Right,
or
right,
if you're
right.
making like a film style and you want a certain kind of lighting to convey a certain mood,
Yeah.
it's different. I just answered my question.
Wow, you're good.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah, so find the balance. Depends on what you're trying to film.
Oh yeah.
And for audio, I mean, and what do you got for audio, like to make sure that's not like?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, I'm not saying to go buy these, you know, mics for a short film that you're doing. Honestly, if you go on Amazon, $16, you can get a lapel mic.
Mhm.
That's actually what we're planning to do until
Yeah,
we can
ooh.
get a good mic like this for the guests. Once we get guests going here, Nick, Lucas,
Nicholas,
we're calling you guys,
and Lucas.
and then all of our other friends as well who
Mhm.
would like to be. We have a list going right now in a Google Doc of people who want to show up on the podcast, so we're gonna try our best. But yeah, lapel mics are. You okay?
Sorry, yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
I'm so weak. Wow.
Anyways, getting good audio is definitely an important thing.
Proceed your thought now.
Awesome. So making sure that your audio is good is gonna really bring up the quality of your content, generally speaking. And so a cheap lapel mic from Amazon. Honestly, if you have an iPhone, I don't have an iPhone, but if you do have an iPhone, like most people do, those usually shoot pretty well. And lighting. And if you don't have lighting, record by window. You know.
Yeah, daylight. That's what I was gonna say.
Daylight.
Daylight is one of the best.
Yeah.
Natural, you don't have to worry. I mean,
natural light. I mean, of course, there are windows of time. You know, because the sun is just going to keep going. Whether you're like, wait, I need to re-record. You know,
don't do it.
Obviously, having real lights is a bit. You can manipulate it a bit more, but if you really just don't have any lights, use natural light. Rule of thumb: don't use the lights in your house from the ceiling, like just the natural lights in your house. They give off this really weird sort of like orangey tint generally to your videos.
Yeah, you'll probably have to do a lot of color grading. After.
Yeah,
I mean not a lot, but it's easier.
You'll have to bring down the warmth, and then it might get all grainy, and then you're like, God, forget this. You know, so,
Unless you want grainy.
Yeah, unless you want to.
What is grainy, Adrian?
Grain is like when, I think most people know, it's when it's just your whole image is pixeled out. You know, it looks like it was recorded on a potato. So
potato?
Yeah. Potato with like wires hooked up to it. You're like, hey guys,
that's
what's up?
grainy. Yeah, unless
coming
you
in
want
you
that.
from Idaho, you know, or whatever. But, yeah.
If you know, if you're watching from Idaho,
I envy you. But yeah.
And yeah, we envy you. And thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
This episode's for you guys.
Yeah. All the people. This is only for people in Idaho.
Yeah. So if you're not from Idaho, just.
If you're not from Idaho, no. But yeah, I think that were those all the questions from?
Yeah, those were the ones
the
from
mates?
the main ones. Those are just those three.
Yeah. Well, those are good questions, all you guys who sent those in. Thanks for,
thank
for
you,
asking.
Benny, Chase, and Ryan.
Yeah. To all
Thank
those
you guys. If you guys have any other questions like
Please
that,
let
even
us
if it
know.
isn't regarding film entirely, it could be about anything.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, just shoot us. I mean, shoot them to us.
No, don't shoot us. We'll shoot back. No.
Yeah. And yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, again, our email is always open. Sophie was really good about the email thing. And especially let us know if you want us to say your name or not, if you're comfortable with that, because I know that some people don't really want to know who asked the question. Some people, I don't know, for whatever reason, but they might be embarrassed about asking something. So, just let us know whether or not you're comfortable with that, and send in as many questions as you want, whether that is on Instagram, email, or on the comment section of these videos. Comment section of the videos is probably the most
it's
basic.
easier.
Yeah.
Everyone, unless you really want to remain anonymous about it.
But yeah. But I mean, yeah, that kind of answers that.
I feel like, do we have anything else that we wanted to say?
I think that's it. My camera actually is about to die.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, well, so, I think we just hit 43 minutes, around 43 plus intermission.
This is a roughly this is a pretty short podcast episode compared
to
the
other
ones.
Have to be like,
but yeah, we hope that you enjoyed this rather short episode.
Yeah, we hope we can answer some of your guys' questions. Thank you guys to Benny, Chase, and Ryan for submitting those questions.
Yes, thank you.
And we're not going to blow your name out because you guys are that awesome. Dang. They're very nonchalant, don't worry.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, but yeah, thank you everyone for watching the Art of Awesomeness. We do have a verse of the day before we go. So Christian, you got that?
Yes.
My video cut out, so I'm sorry if you guys can't see me right now.
Oh, it cut out?
Yeah.
Adrian's. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Controversial joke. Hilarious. Not gonna say that.
Wait, say it.
Say it. Adrian's black.
Oh,
sorry. Okay.
All right.
Anyway. Bible verse of the day: 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Thessalonians.
Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Christian, you want to read that?
Yeah. Let me just make sure I'm not too close to this thing. I've been the same distance before. Does it sound alright?
I think it sounds okay.
Does it sound alright, guys? Let us know.
Let us know. Right now.
Do it. Call us.
Beep, beep, beep. All right. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Ready?
Yeah. Are you gonna read it?
Oh, it's your verse, man. You got this.
My verse.
You got this, man.
Copyright. Okay. In everything, give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you.
Dang.
And that applies because Thanksgiving's coming up. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving,
What's
it's a good month to be thankful anyway. And that kind of relates to just giving thanks. And that's the essence of repping. Gratitude and appreciation for everything around us.
And that will definitely help your mentality in life. So,
ding, ding.
Yeah. Be grateful, everyone.
Be grateful, not hateful.
I mean, you can hate bad things, but don't hate good things. All right. So, with that, thank you, everyone, for watching the Art of Awesomeness podcast. We will see you in the next episode. Episode 6.
Wow, 6 episodes?
6 episodes already, man.
Dang.
All right. Well, I know you can't see me, but I'm looking at the camera.
Yep, Adrian's looking. I'll just reenact what he's doing.
Okay. I hope everyone has this is so weird. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching the 5th episode of the Art of Awesomeness podcast. God bless you and have a great day. Bye. Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.